So I'm here with Jackie Mann, who is the Organisational Development Coordinator, and Jenny Cochrane, her coachee, who works as the Undergraduate Coordinator for Medical Education. They've been very kind and said that they would tell us a little bit more about the coaching programme at LPT. Jackie, could you tell us a bit more about coaching, who it's for and how you apply for it?
Okay, so coaching was launched into LPT in April of this year. It's aimed for all staff, so it doesn't matter what band you are and what profession, it's absolutely open to everybody. We're encouraging managers to identify staff who might benefit from a coach, but equally we'd like individuals to seek coaches out for themselves if they have any workplace issues that they'd like to talk through with a coach. We've got a really robust system called CoachNet, whereby a potential coachee can register onto the system, and once they've got their username and password they can go on and select from around 25 to 30 very experienced and knowledgeable trust coaches.
So some background information, Jackie. How did you get to be a coach within our organisation, and what do you enjoy about doing it?
Well, all of our trust coaches within the organisation are qualified to ILM level 5 in coaching and mentoring or above, and I achieved my qualification earlier in the year, so I've been coaching most of this year, but also I've coached in the past because previously I've undertaken ILM level 3 in coaching. So it's just been a progression on from there. In terms of why I like coaching, I've got a real passion for coaching because for me I think it gets real results, and coaches very rarely have a chance to sit with a coach and really talk through their issues in an environment that's very supportive and non-judgmental. For me personally, the results that coaching gets when it unleashes people's potential to further themselves is a really great reward.
And you've talked a little bit about the benefits of coaching. Can you tell us a little bit more? What's really good about it?
I think that for individuals they really benefit from coaching because it gives them, like I've said previously, it gives them a chance to really sit down and get into why they're experiencing challenges in the workplace. And it can be for a number of things. It might be that you're really good at your job but you want to be better. It might be that you don't like giving presentations and you just want to talk that through, or you don't like dealing with conflict, and that's another reason that people come to us for coaching. Coaching leads to increased job satisfaction, career development, improved skills and a greater self-awareness, I think. In terms of an organisational level, I think that coaching cultures within organisations see that they have better staff survey results, increased staff morale, staff retention is good, and so sickness absence decreases, and generally it's a better, happier workforce, I think.
Fantastic. So it's good for everybody?
Yes, it is, yes.
All right, so Jenny, let me bring you in. You're Jackie's coachee, so tell us a little bit more about how you got involved in the coaching programme and came to work with Jackie.
Okay, well, I came in via a standardised route, if you could call it that. I'm based here at the Alfred Hill Centre, and I was kind of going through trying to get to grips with this new job that I had just moved into. And I was walking past the organisational development stand and saw some flyers for coaching, and thought I'd look into it. So I spoke to Jackie about it originally and just kind of got some information. And she pointed me in the direction of CoachNet. And so I registered via CoachNet, which was really quite simple to do. It only took me about 5 minutes. And because I'd spoken to Jackie about it before, and because we were colleagues here together, I put her down as a preferred choice. And and it was probably, for me, it was probably one of the best things I did, because not only did she help me to get sort of more involved and more ingrained here at Alfred Hill and tried to help me to get to grips with my job, but she was able to kind of give me a broader sense of what I could bring into this role, and gave me some real insights into what I could do, and just my skills that I didn't really think that I had. So yeah.
So in conclusion really, what advice would both of you give to anyone who is thinking of taking part in the coaching programme?
Well, from my point of view, from a coachee's point of view, if you have any sort of problems or issues that you're dealing with at work, whether it be a big project that you're struggling to get through, or if you have started a new job like I had done, or just moved bases into a new area, anything that you might be struggling with, it's worth speaking to a coach, I think, because they really do. It's not so much giving you the answers, it's helping you to discover what answers work best for you. And I mean, ultimately it's incredibly empowering, because it helps you to take those answers and those responses and that different way of thinking into different areas of your work. So you're not just solving this one issue, you're changing the way that you think so that you can solve that issue and then take that forward into other issues as well, which is really helpful.
Yeah, and I think for me, having been a coach and having been coached in the past, I think that, so I've experienced it from both sides, and I can't say enough really how beneficial it is for people to get themselves a coach, because there's not often that you do get dedicated time to talk through your problems or issues or concerns with anybody. And a coach will do this for you in an environment where they remain totally non-judgmental. And it is a confidential arena as well, so there's no fear of things being reported back, and so you've got freedom to say and talk about absolutely anything that you want to talk about.
And I mean, I would just say as well, I think everybody who has a job, let alone who works for the health service or whatever you might do, has something that they could use some help with, or something that they could use somebody to talk to about it. And sometimes your colleagues, they're always there, but sometimes they might not have time, or they might not understand exactly what you're going through. And as Jackie said, it is really nice to have somebody to go to that has dedicated time to sit down and really understand all of the ins and outs of exactly what's going on with your work or your problems, and then as I said before, really help you to work through even to the nitty-grittiest point, what you can do to try to move that problem forward. It's really, I found it really beneficial.